Well, come back. Ha, I was going to start complaining, but I don't want to. Aesop rock, jumping coffin. Now, okay, a little bit. Got a train to open up the kitchen, so I'm starting at 3:30 in the morning. It's going to be a short day today. Still in transition. Then I had nothing but a handful of complicated, they shouldn't have been complicated, but complicated reactions. So I've already got a pretty full head of steam. Aesop rock, jumping coffin, official video. I have no idea what's going to happen. But we'll start by listening.
I'm a slow burn, crawl around the road, work something from the other side, clawing at the known world, cup up all your cookies with the autumn incarnate heel city. By the time your eyes adjusted to the darkness, parts uncharted, always find the corners cozy. You can send your fastest riders, I return the horses lonely. Controller, the locals only note the lucky charms and army jacket. When you're ready, in the heart of the RB dragons, I know. No solicitors, waves away as visitors. From 10 minutes in front of a tainted energy signature. Still bullseye and womp rats from the scenic route. Sugar in his coffee like a seance in the TV room. The cheek swab came back half amazing. Half of what he make end up on his lab apron. It's quieter than most, I'm mostly mastering the science of keeping one's composure while the limbic system's lighting up. Some try to combat any kind of odd force trying to make contact, nah. Let it in, let it in. Let it in, let it in. Some try to stonewall any kind of woo-woo, trying to make a phone call, nah. Let it in, let it in. 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 Bring around a revenant, let it in. Said he wasn't ready yet, he never left the Etch-a-Sketch. Stuck around for more than just a parlor trick or flickering fluorescence. Had a couple still to visit with a million pressing questions like, where were you the night of? What are you traversing Earth in spite of? How are you adjusting to the triumph? I'm asking for a friend who caught a loss and never surfaced. Simply curled up in his cubby, shutting down the central nervous. Look, float up in an urgent care, a checkerboard of blurry squares. Flowers in the lobby shrivel back into the earthenware. Humans in the lobby holding crosses up. I understand the caution, but some of you just want to see the coffin jump. Until the coffin jump, then it's what I call a punk. Didn't even get to where he coughing blood and talking tongues. Not to mention once you hassle the horde, it doesn't matter how much furniture you stack at the door. Yeah. Some try to combat.
Well, I mean, if I had to take a shot in the dark, it appears to be open to the experiences that others might not be open to. The whole, you can build the barricade up as big as you want, but if it wants to get you, it's going to get you. Stop fighting it. Go with it. Let it in. I think it's as straightforward, I think. I mean, I'm sure it's more complicated, but I hear, I got that wop rat. It seemed like a little pop culture, a little flexing, a personal reflection, but in the end, it seemed like, hey, don't be so close-minded you miss out on the experience. And don't pick up the mantle of every other cult member protecting themselves from boogeymen that aren't there. Or you couldn't stop if you tried.
Yeah. Some try to combat any kind of odd force trying to make contact, nah. Let it in, let it in.
Yeah.
Let it in, let it in.
At the same time, the irony of UFO disclosure, UAP disclosure, cover-ups, and is this true that the aliens left us a message and we have to depopulate and partake in progressive leftist ideology? Is that true? Is that what the aliens said? Because holy crap, wouldn't that be convenient? Just saying. Funny that no one seems to be running out in the street, mass exodus to their spiritual locations. It's almost like nobody cares. Like they wagged that dog's tail so long that you just ain't buying a ticket to the pony show. No, I don't know. I don't know. That's me. I'm on the side of the, like, yeah, it don't seem like the big guy and the crackhead were really talking about weather. I think you're doing UFOs to distract me. But I'm willing to, try to take in both sides of the experience.
Let it in, let it in. Some try to stonewall any kind of woo-woo, trying to make a phone call now. Let it in, let it in. 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 Hand draw.
Hey, little all-seeing eye there, just in case. Yeah, like I say, the experiences could be on a vibrational level, a frequency, face your fears. Write that verse like you mean it. All right, From writing the perfect verse to astral projecting to the other side of the universe. Be open to something.
Let it in, let it in. Let it in, let it in. Hand-drawn map, crossover, cross-back, calling from the flight deck. I collect dog tags. Tall grass, asphalt, or soil flat. Soul jazz like an alphabet to soul bass. Bratty to the basic anatomy of a death stare. Passing through the old Manhattan, ectoplasm everywhere. Pack a second teddy bear, I'm headed for the panic. Take a second for some bacon, take his head off when in transit. I don't coexist, I don't exist. Even JC missing with the loaves and fish. You feel dementia getting closer like the devil getting over. Now his antennas are roaming for radio Terra Nova going. Sir, I think we've got a signal. It's fuzzy, but they're playing one that wasn't from the hymnal. I'm a faint scent of sulfur, I'm the source of the ooze. I'm security tape of a glowing orb in the room. Sup?
That fucking rabbit's been everywhere. Man, follow the rabbit. That was fire jumping Coffin, Aesop Rock. Now, I got a little, I'd have to go back on the last set of bars. I'm not quite sure. They got very... They were out there. A little bit. I hear some excitement in the other room. I better find out what's going on. Might be time to stop reactions and start doing chores. I've just been enjoying this shit thoroughly. That was fire. I couldn't be 100% wrong and not know my ass from a hole in the ground. I'll still come back again for the next one. So, be that as it may. Do what you got to do. Till next time. See ya.